The Lord speaks about the rapture and the great tribulation, Donald Trump and the mark of the beast. Rhema from September 28th, 2020. Excerpt of Message from September 23rd, 2018. Jesus says, "There will no longer be any gray areas between the world and my kingdom. The lukewarm will rise up into their destinies, overcoming all the lapses and failures of the past. The foundation of the rapture will prove my word is true, and they will stand rock solid on everything it says, down to the last jot and tittle. They will have seen a great wonder, such as the parting of the Red Sea, and this will give them a solid bedrock of faith. Although there will be defectors and those with weak consciences who will return to worshipping Baal. My remnant children, you must get your appetites under control. You must. You will make many foolish and dangerous choices because of your stomachs and your attraction to the opposite sex and vanity, and things that will entrap your souls. Clare has struggled mightily with these all of her life, and with age comes wisdom. But you will have to overcome attractions and desires the enemy will play you with, without the benefit of age and possibly wisdom. You must get your flesh totally submissive to the Spirit. If you do not do that now, when the mark comes, you will fall and lose your soul. That means you will never see your mothers and fathers, pets and relatives again. Your eternity will be in hell, being burned and tormented. When you received the mark, because you didn't trust me to heal your child, then you didn't trust me to heal your child. You didn't trust me to provide food. You wanted to be part of the flourishing crowd, someone important. When you do this, the mark will destroy the part of your brain that responds to me, and you will become like an animal. As the great tribulation progresses, they will do away with you through this. But first you will suffer unthinkable torments all over your body. You will seek to die, but death will escape you. I am telling you this now, so you can begin to get your priorities straight. If you can control your impulses now, it will not be so hard and dangerous for you later. President Trump will be a part of the remnant. I have overturned what was to be the most tremendous suffering for this nation and given it back into the hands of my people. However, there will be constant fights and attacks launched against America from the underground government as it fades away, and many sorrows. The best preparation for this is a clean conscience and being reconciled to me, as well as knowing my voice, listening to my instruction, and obeying it without the lapse of time or gloss. Herein lies your victory. Many will be martyred, but count it all joy, because that very day all the woes of your life will end, and you will be with me in heaven. So do not fear that day. It is true that the living will envy the dead, but do not die with the mark. What will you need? First and foremost, a relationship with me. Not just a shallow prayer, bless me, or a rhema, but a communicating relationship with me and your Bible, so that I can convey to you what is important, what is a trap and foolish, and what is a waste of precious time and resources. The ones who succeed in this time will be the ones who hear and obey. Without hearing and obeying, your chances of survival until I come are very, very slim. You will not be prepared for the tactics that will be used on you, especially the betrayals, the wolves in sheep's clothing. Discernment is key. My mother has a great gift for teaching discernment. Rely on her prayers and you will not be easily fooled. That is, if you are listening very carefully. If anyone keeps my word, they shall never die. It's in the desiring and keeping the word in your heart, wanting to live it with all your heart, that preserves your soul. You have been formed in meekness and brotherly love. Did I not say the meek shall inherit the earth? Oh, there is so much you have learned here that has laid the foundation for my church. Cherish these teachings and do not allow the educated, ignorant to steal them from you. You are to remain simple and childlike and not enter the great halls of learning in order to be garnished with man's accolades. Your authority and wisdom do not come from any man, but from me. And this is the way I taught my apostles, not by expensive classes in universities, but by living the example of my ways and living the message of my love. The greatest force to be reckoned with is my love. If you are living in my love, nothing shall be impossible to you. And it goes without saying, faith, faith and love. It is of the greatest importance that you cut away all actions motivated by any other concerns to make way for the infilling of my love, which is everything, and is not taught in seminaries. It is love that caused me to stretch forth my arms on the cross, and it is your love which will willingly do the same in order to live a life crucified to the world. I have called you all to this channel for a very good reason. You are here because I'm preparing you. Those of you who have run the race all these years are going to your reward, and the others are here to prepare the next generation and do great exploits against the evil ones. Your experience with these will give you great wisdom to pass on at the end of the millennium. You will be combating an army of artificial intelligence and soulless forces. Many who will animate the army of the Antichrist will be without souls. Yes, technology has gone far beyond what you're aware of. There are underground cities with whole colonies of soldiers without the conscience, trained for a time such as this, to kill Americans. Press in, my dear ones. Use what you've been given. Remember that love is the greatest force and you are not alone. I love you. I'm with you. Fear nothing.